Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, where Southern hospitality and charm meet the world of professional pickleball. And it's here you'll find the APP Atlanta Metro Open, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. Join us all weekend as players compete for cash prizes and a golden ticket to the Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships. Brought to you by Superior Labs. Our supplements keep you at the top of your game. Superior Labs, never surrender. OS First, the official sock and compression bracing partner of USA Pickleball. Redefine comfort. eHealth Medicare, find coverage that makes you feel like a winner. Head, bringing high performance gear to every athlete, professional and amateur. Onyx, we push the limits and you win. Zealous, the insole to end all insoles, featuring patented smart cell cushioning. Vulcan, showcasing the most advanced technology and innovative style. Jigsaw Health, it's fun to feel good. Hudef, showing respect for all players by making the best paddles. And Nupipo, Amazon's #1 best-selling pickleball brand.
Welcome everyone to our Day 3 final live coverage here at the APP Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open, a USA Pickleball National Championship Series tournament. I am Lauren McLaughlin joining you here on Championship Court number 2. We will have coming up momentarily a men's pro singles quarterfinal match between our number 2 seed Zane Navratil and our number 7 seed AJ Kohler. Melissa Ownby from Knoxville, Tennessee will be our USA Pickleball certified referee. This is the second matchup for both Kohler and Navratil this morning. Both having a bye in their first round. Zane Navratil then taking down Gabriel Tardio 11-3, 11-6. While AJ Kohler eked out a win over Thomas Wilson 12-10, 11-9. One of our other quarterfinal matchups is currently set between Jack Foster and J.W. Johnson, and we are awaiting some matches to conclude before we will fill out the brackets for our other 2 quarterfinal matches here in the men's pro singles division. Again, this is our final day of coverage here in Griffin, Georgia. We're at the Spalding County Pickleball Complex. Gorgeous 18 dedicated court facility in Griffin, Georgia, about 30 minutes south of Atlanta. First opening in June 2017, and since then has hosted 24 tournaments with over 5,000 players combined, all of which has contributed over $2 million of economic impact to the area here in Griffin, Georgia. So the Spalding County Pickleball Association doing an absolutely fantastic job to grow the sport of pickleball here in Georgia. They have 4 covered dedicated courts at this venue as well. Only the 3rd venue with covered courts in the country. Again, we are streaming 2 courts this morning. We will have Championship Court number 1, where Dominic Catalano is bringing you that coverage. And I am Lauren McLaughlin here on Championship Court number 2. We are streaming live on the USA Pickleball Facebook and YouTube pages. Thank you guys for joining me this morning for our final day of coverage. Sure to be some absolutely fantastic matches to conclude our weekend here in Griffin, Georgia. We have battled a bit of weather here this weekend. So here's hoping for a dry final day. And game 1 underway. Zane Navratil on the far end, AJ Kohler on the near end. And Navratil first on the board, 1-0. Navratil and Kohler having a good time already as this match kicks off. Navratil with an overly dramatic yell gets a chuckle out of AJ Kohler. Navratil with that spin serve in full force here this morning.
4-0.
Beautiful passing shot down the sideline, just out of Kohler's reach. And a quick 5-0 lead here for Navratil.
5-0.
Great shot there from Navratil. I think he thought a previous ball might have been out, but Kohler plays it, and then Navratil scrambled a bit to stay in that rally. Navratil with that trademark flitty feet. You can hear on our court mic just how many steps Navratil takes with those shoes squeaking on the court. And the first side out of the game here for Kohler. Navratil had been on his first serve this entire time, and now Kohler finally with his first opportunity. And he will get that first point with Navratil trying to do a little drop close to that sideline, goes a little wide.
1-7.
Beautiful job by Navratil. Reads Kohler going back middle to cover. Goes down that sideline instead.
7-1. Point.
Kohler just having a little bit of trouble here in game one, getting
8-1.
anything going. Meanwhile, Navratil is pretty confident right now. Not making too many errors. Sends that ball long though.
1-8.
Beautiful backhand cut drop there from Navratil. Kohler just can't even get a paddle on it.
8-1. Side out.
Just wide as Navratil switches it up. Goes from that left sideline to the right.
1-8. Point.
Navratil actually looking behind him as he hits that ball. I think was looking to see if it was going out down that sideline, and in doing so completely takes his eye off the ball.
Side out. 8-2. Side out.
Nice shot there from Kohler cross court. Had a couple rallies here that have gone his way, a couple really great shots, but he's having a hard time stringing anything together here in game one of this quarterfinal matchup.
2-8.
Still trailing Navratil by 6.
Slide out.
First quick exchange at the net for these gentlemen, and Navratil comes out on top with a shot directly into Kohler's body.
Slide out. Two, 8. Point.
Beautiful two-handed backhand there from Kohler. Navratil, not much else he can do but say great shot.
3-8. Slide out.
Navratil pretty consistently able to get up to that kitchen line, gain control of these rallies.
Point.
But even from that baseline, he is deadly, as you saw there, with that winner down the sideline.
9-3. Slide out.
Good deep return there from Kohler, not giving Navratil as much of an opportunity to take advantage.
3-9. Point. Four, 9. Slide out.
Another exchange at the net. Kohler on the losing end once again.
9-4.
And Navratil 2 points away here from taking game one in this quarterfinal matchup in our pro men's singles bracket.
Slide out.
Kohler doing a great job of just pulling Navratil side to side. Finally gets him out of position enough that he decides to switch it up with a little drop over the net.
4-9. Slide out.
Kohler able to chip away a little bit, putting a point at a time on the board, but not much more than one at a time before Navratil gets another opportunity.
Point.
And first game point now here in game one for Navratil.
10-4. Point.
Miss hit there from AJ Kohler, sends that long and clinches game number one for Zane Navratil, 11-4. We will take a short commercial break, but don't go anywhere. More action on Championship Court 2 when we return.
Pickleball is crazy. It's an all-day event. You're getting dehydrated, you get tired, and I've kind of had issues with cramping all my life. I would be taking pickle juice, salt tablets, eating mustard packets. So I've just tried to manage it, but it's been really difficult until I tried Jigsaw's Electrolyte Supreme. I would actually recommend taking Electrolyte Supreme to everybody. I haven't cramped. I'm able to go out there with confidence. So it's been a godsend for sure.
Back on championship court, Lauren McLaughlin here for game number 2 of our men's pro singles quarterfinal matchup between Zane Navratil and AJ Kohler. Zane Navratil able to dispose of Kohler in 9 minutes for game number 1 with a final score of 11-4. Can he do the same here in game number 2, or will Kohler be able to change up something here to give him a fighting chance? Kohler starts us off serving on the far end for game number 2. And he is on the board first, so already a stronger start here from Kohler in game number 2. Melissa Ownby, our USA Pickleball certified referee for this match. Navratil crushing that overhead. And I think everyone thought he was joking when he said check that ball, but it is indeed cracked. So Melissa will come on over, choose a new ball for our players. Looks like we have brand new balls over here at Navratil, asking the adjacent court if they have anything that's not brand new. As we know, with that DuraFast 40, our pros like to play with something that's a little worn, a little scuffed up. Just seems to be their preference when they're playing to not have that baby smooth, brand new DuraFast 40 ball. So we're doing a little shopping over there for the best option. Kohler perfectly fine with whatever selection Navratil makes. And we're back into the action here in game 2. Kohler really making Navratil scramble on that rally. Able to just plant himself at that kitchen line and control that rally. Now he will hope to extend his 1-point lead. Great effort by Kohler getting to that ball, but Navratil recognizing that it's going to be hard for Kohler to get back out of that kitchen and reestablish himself.
0-1.
So he goes a bit at him and down the sideline, forcing that miss hit from Kohler. Oh, little net trickle there from Kohler. Navratil gets a paddle on it, but can't quite get it up and over the net.
2-0.
2-0.
Point.
Definitely a stronger start here from Kohler in game 3. He must win this game number 2 to try to force that game 3.
Point.
Just misses that line.
4-0.
And Kohler now with as many points as he got the entirety of game 1. Out in front of Navratil here in game 2. Seems he has made some of those adjustments he needed to after game 1.
Point.
Navratil now here in game 2 finds himself needing to be making some adjustments. But with that beautiful two-handed backhand down the line winner in the previous rally, it gets him on the board, and perhaps this is the start of a run for Navratil. It does indeed continue. Nice hands from Navratil. Kohler makes the decision to go down the sideline instead of cross court. Navratil is there waiting to put that ball away.
3-4. Side out.
Really nice job at the net from both gentlemen. Navratil going hard cross court. Kohler's able to get there. Navratil back the other way this time, gets a little too much on it. And Kohler maintains a 1-point lead here with Navratil nipping at his heels.
Side out. Three, four. Point.
Gorgeous two-handed backhand cross-court winner there from Navratil. About as close to that sideline as you can be with Kohler right on top of that ball watching.
4.
And with that, Kohler's nice 4-point cushion has evaporated.
Side out. 4-4.
Another beautiful two-handed backhand right down that sideline from Navratil. He is our number 2 seed here today, and you can see why. He's one of the best
5-4.
male pro singles players in the game right now.
Side out.
Dangerous from the baseline and the kitchen and everywhere in between. Kohler trying to hang on here as his lead is gone.
Point. Yeah.
Kohler and Navratil still have time for jokes, though, in the middle of this match. Kohler trying his best to get back up to that kitchen line as Navratil tries to pin him at the baseline. And we're tied at 5s. Again, Kohler has to win this game number 2 to force that game 3 if he wants to continue in the upper half of our bracket here today in men's pro singles.
5-5.
Navratil with a big serve there. Just long from Kohler. Navratil
6-5.
lets out a sigh of relief as the ball just misses the baseline. Nice job by Kohler. Maintains his composure there at the kitchen line as Navratil's just hammering those drives at him. Kohler throwing up a lob here, trying to mix things up. Ooh. Almost took out Melissa Ownby, our referee, with that ball. She had a nice nonchalant lean out of the way. Kohler definitely a little frustrated with himself there. And actually our first timeout of this entire match called right now from Kohler. This timeout brought to you by Jigsaw Health. This is a quarterfinal matchup here in our men's pro singles division. I am Lauren McLaughlin here courtside with you on championship court number 2, streaming on the USA Pickleball Facebook and YouTube pages. Winner of this matchup will go on to face the winner of Jack Foster versus J.W. Johnson. Take a quick look at the bracket here. Looks like another quarterfinal match is set between Ben Johns and Frank Anthony Davis. And then our final quarterfinal match is Dylan Frazier versus John Sincola, which actually is happening just next door to this court. To the right on your screen, you can see Dylan up in that corner.
6-5.
Back from this Jigsaw Health hydration break. Navratil, the rare miss down that sideline. See that shot often from him as he is so good at it with that two-handed backhand.
5-6.
Definitely coming out of his extensive tennis background where he played at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater.
Point.
Great job from Kohler. Pulls Navratil so wide. Navratil
6-6.
cannot do anything with that he's happy about.
Side out.
And tied at 6s here, so definitely a much closer game 2. Game 1 lasting a mere 9 minutes with Navratil in control the entire time. Kohler has made the adjustments. And is now making it an interesting game number 2.
6-6.
Oh, cat and mouse at the net here. Beautiful job from both these players doing battle at the kitchen line. Navratil switches it up and goes straight up, catching that sideline. And we have an offensive timeout here called from Navratil as we're tied at 6s. This timeout brought to you by Jigsaw Health. And I know Jim G is asking on an update on the Foster match. J.W. Johnson and Jack Foster are indeed playing right now. I will see if I can hear Derek Prince over there. Looks like it is 7-7. Currently, I'm not sure if this is game 1 or 2, but I'll keep you posted. Right now, we're tied at 7s. I think it's game 1. I'll keep you guys posted. And here on Championship Court 2, coming back from our Jigsaw Health hydration break, Zane Navratil with the serve.
Side out. 6-6.
Big serve from A.J. Kohler there, right at that baseline. Don't see Navratil miss too many serve returns. Great serve there from Kohler.
Side out.
Puts him up by 1. But neither of these players able to really run away with it here in game 2. Kohler did have a 4-0 lead to start game 2, but since then it has been neck and neck.
7-6. Side out.
Navratil able to keep Kohler back on that baseline and control the rally. Oh, beautiful Ernie from Kohler, and he gets back to recover. Wow, what an effort from A.J. Kohler. Goes from an Ernie off the court to come back and cover, get that next ball, and almost has a chance at coming on top of that rally, but Navratil's overhead just too powerful. Also try and give you guys an update on our Johnson Cola Dylan Frazier quarterfinal going on next door. Looks like Johnson Cola just won game 1. I believe with a final score of 11-4.
8-7.
Navratil retakes the lead here in game 2. And
I didn't see it. Fair enough. Side out.
Navratil and Kohler both agree that ball was in. So a side out for Kohler. Beautiful job from Kohler. That first overhead he hits.
Point.
Oh, look at this beautiful ATP. And Navratil gets it and defends it and even gets that next overhead from Kohler. Looks like we possibly have another cracked ball, possibly. Sounds like Kohler thinks it's okay to play with, and Melissa Ownby, our referee, just double checking to make sure they're okay with it.
Okay, time in. 8. Side out.
Great cross-court dink there. So much pace and angle from Navratil. Kohler cannot get to it. And I see, Bob, you're asking about time between serves. It is outrageously humid here in Griffin, Georgia. You can see AJ Kohler taking time to towel off there. So definitely allowing our players time to be able to towel off and kind of just wipe the sweat off their hands and their paddle, as it is extremely humid here. And that has been an issue for some players. So definitely in singles as well, I think nobody's complaining about having a little extra rest time before that serve gets called.
9, 8.
Little cat and mouse at the net here.
Side out.
And Navratil with that unforced error into the net.
8, 9.
Gives Kohler an opportunity to tie this back up at 9.
Point.
And he does indeed get the job done. So after Kohler's 4-0 run in the beginning, it's essentially been a tie game this entire game number 2, as both players just inching their way along the scoreboard. Towel falls off the fence.
9, 9. Point. Side out.
Beautiful shot from Navratil. Drops that ball right in that back corner when Kohler thought it was going out. Just had a nice soft touch from Navratil. Kohler with the serve return at the tippy top of the tape on that net. Does not get the rollover, and that gives Navratil his first match point here in the quarterfinals.
9. Side out.
Jack Foster and J.W. Johnson are into game number 2, I believe. I will confirm who won game 1 when I can. Ooh, that was a wicked two-handed backhand cross-court dink from Navratil. So much pace, but he gets on top of it so well, he keeps it in.
9.
And a second match point opportunity now for Navratil.
Side out.
2 holds here from Kohler, trailing just by 1.
9-10. Point.
Beautiful shot from Kohler down that sideline. Navratil's not able to handle it as he tries to go back cross court instead of straight or down the middle.
10-10.
Tied up at 10s.
Point.
And now A.J. Kohler with his first game point opportunity here in game 2 to force that game 3.
Is 11-10.
And we're going to have a second and final timeout here called from Navratil as he needs to hold Kohler here. Otherwise, a game 3 is in our future. This timeout brought to you by Jigsaw Health. Lauren McLaughlin here in the booth on championship court number 2. All right, we have an update on the Foster-Johnson matchup. They are in game 3. So it looks like they've split games 1 and 2. So game 3 underway over there. I'll keep you guys posted as I can.
The receiver has no more timeouts this game. The server has 1 timeout remaining this game. Time in. 11-10.
All right, Melissa Ownby brings us back. And a game point for A.J. Kohler.
Side out.
Just misses that line. Kohler agrees with Navratil's call. Fortunately clipped the top of that net as it went over, and that is what
10-11.
gave it just that little extra kick off the court. And a serve return long from Kohler. Free point for Navratil. Ties them back up at 11s. Oh, there's that gorgeous two-handed backhand down that sideline from Navratil we've seen many times here in this match. And Kohler will take his second and final timeout here in game number 2 as Navratil back on a match point. Johnson Kohler, I think you could hear him yelling next door, very frustrated with himself. Looks like game number 2 between him and Dylan Frazier. Frazier trailing 4-6 in game 2 after losing game 1 to Sincola. So looks like Sincola is up in game 2. And again, J.W. Johnson and Jack Foster in game 3 of their quarterfinal matchup. Winner of this match goes on to play the winner of that Johnson-Foster matchup. All right, match point again for Navratil. Just misses. Ooh, he gets it. Oh, nice couple drops from Navratil after scrambling to get up to that net and get that ball, but Kohler finally finishes the job. Navratil not able to get that final ball back up and over the net, so back tied at 12s. Navratil very upset with himself, saying, just hit the ball, you're right there. Instead he lets that one go, and A.J. Kohler with another game point opportunity. And Navratil with that Serve return long seals the deal for AJ Kohler. We're going to a game number 3. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll take a very short commercial break and then more action on championship court number 2 when we return.
My favorite paddle is
Welcome back to Championship Court number 2, everyone. Lauren McLaughlin here in the booth. Game number 3 about to kick off in this men's pro singles quarterfinal matchup between Zane Navratil and AJ Kohler. Navratil, our number 2 seed, AJ Kohler, our number 7. Let's take a quick look at our match clock, as game 1 was only 9 minutes long. Navratil taking out Kohler 11-4. And it looks like right now we're at 41 minutes, so that game number 2, a 30-minute game versus 9 in game 1. So Kohler making the adjustments, comes out on top with a final score of 14-12 in that game number 2. So a game 3 moments away. Melissa Ownby giving our players their final bit of time. Our players will switch ends at 6 in this game 3. Again, very, very humid here in Griffin, Georgia, just south of Atlanta at the beautiful Spalding County Pickleball Complex. Our players definitely changing shirts very often, taking lots of time to towel off in between each rally as their hands are getting very slippery hanging onto those paddles. Still a lot of sweat going on here this weekend, which I'm sure everyone at home was very excited to learn about. All right, Navratil starts us off serving on the far end. Great hands by Kohler. Gets a quick side out. Kohler throwing up the lob. Navratil with the overhead, not quite as much power as we normally see on the overheads from Navratil, and he hits it right at Kohler, so fairly easy return. And then Navratil misses the next one. Quick start here for Kohler again, like we saw in game 2. And an update from next door, Johnson Cola is victorious over Dylan Frazier in 2 games in their quarterfinal matchup. Ooh, look at that drop from AJ Kohler. Beautiful. He is definitely coming out playing to win here in game number 3. Navratil, bit of a slower start here. Great hands from Navratil as Kohler goes for that speed up after the ball clips the net. Navratil's ready though.
0-3.
Kohler, excellent defense at the net there as Navratil just goes sideline to sideline trying to get that ball past Kohler.
3-0.
Navratil still looking to get on the board here in game 3. Just misses that back corner.
3-0.
Oh, looks like that ball was gonna go wide, but Navratil plays it, and a beautiful one-handed backhand with some serious angle to it.
0-3. Point.
And Navratil will take those free points all day long. Just a little miss hit there from Kohler, and Navratil gets a little boost here in game 3. Couple quick points. And another miss from Kohler. Just wide. Looks like we're going to have another ball change. Just starting to crack a little bit. Tied at 3s now, though, as we're picking out that new ball. I think this is the 3rd ball change during this match. Oh, Navratil. Seems like he just tapped into another level there. Gets a little leap and put away there cross court with some serious power, so looks like that slow start is starting to pick up here. Navratil now out in front with a 1-point lead here in game 3 of this quarterfinal matchup in men's pro singles. Great drop from Navratil there with some backspin on it as well. So AJ Kohler almost able to get there, but with that little backspin kick, pulls that ball even farther away from him, and he cannot get there. Very similar start to game 2 here. AJ Kohler pulling out in front early, but Navratil now ties it up, and now a bit of a roll here after some errors from Kohler and some missed serve returns. So Navratil runs his way quickly to 6 points and triggers that end change here in game 3. We'll take a quick look at our seedings here in men's pro singles. You can see Zane Navratil number 2, AJ Kohler number 7, and then JW Johnson number 3 playing our number 6 seed Jack Foster in their quarterfinal matchup, which is currently in game 3 as well. Winner of this match goes on to play the winner of that match. Meanwhile, number 5 seeded Johnson Cola defeating number 4 seed Dylan Frazier in their quarterfinal matchup. So we are working our way to the semifinals. Excuse me. Switch ends. Navratil now on the near end, Kohler on the far end. Will Navratil continue his run here. Or can A.J. Kohler now find an answer? Great job by Navratil reading that Kohler could barely get to that ball and he wasn't going to be able to do much with it. Goes for that Ernie. Beautiful backhand put away.
6-3.
Hi, Fred. Welcome.
Point.
Kohler goes to drop that ball, but leaves it past the kitchen line. Navratil really easily able to get that ball and do something with it. You can hear Kohler calling himself lazy after that exchange. He certainly wasn't happy with his decisions during that rally. Nice lob, though, mixing things up. Gets Navratil back on defense at the baseline, but then brings him back up to the net, giving him that opportunity to then turn that defense right back into offense again. And Navratil now extends the lead, and now up 8-3 here in game 3. Kohler joking with Navratil to hurry up. He's tired. He wants to sit down.
8-3.
Little cat and mouse action at the net here. Couple great resets from Navratil.
Point.
Wow, finally comes out on top of that exchange. Yes, look at that beautiful reset, and finally the error from Kohler.
9-3. Timeout on the receiver. The score is 9-3.
And now we do indeed have a timeout called from A.J. Kohler. After that more extended rally, he just wants a breather here. This timeout brought to you by Jigsaw Health. All right, and it looks like our Foster-Johnson match has just concluded. It looks like J.W. Johnson coming out on top in game 3 over Jack Foster. So our semifinals are shaping up here in our men's pro singles division. Ben Johns about to play Frank Anthony Davis
In this game, the server still has 2 timeouts.
in the final quarterfinal matchup here today to determine all of our semifinal participants. It's going to be on championship court number 1.
Time in.
They have not started yet, though, so don't go anywhere. We have the conclusion of this match first. Navratil up 9-3 coming back from that timeout. Great effort from Navratil. Oh my God.
Point.
Wow. What a get from Navratil. And then he even does something with it. A.J. Kohler almost taking a tumble there on the sideline. And Zane Navratil with a match point here. He had a couple of them in game 2 as well, but his first one here in game 3, and gets the job done with a beautiful forehand passing shot winner there. A big congratulations to A.J. Kohler. Hard fought battle here, coming back from that game 1 loss 11-4. So Zane Navratil heads to the semifinals. Kohler will drop down to our consolation bracket. And we will be back here on championship court with more amazing singles action left here today. So don't go anywhere. We'll take a short break. Lauren McLaughlin will be back on championship court 2 with our next match right after this.
favorite paddle is the V520. It's more of a control paddle, which is great for my game because I'm certainly known as more of a defensive player, but it's still great for hitting a hard serve and drive the ball well from the transition area and from the kitchen. Go ahead and drive it at me. I'm ready to block it into the kitchen. I can roll it or I can slice it. Either way, I feel like it's gonna go in. With the soft feel of the paddle, I can dink all day. So go ahead and try to out-dink me.
If you like to dink, then Pickleball Magazine has what you're looking for. Our bi-monthly print publication will help you become a better player with instructional tips, drills, and articles from the top teaching pros in the sport. And you'll become a healthier, stronger player with psychological, nutritional, and wellness advice from experts in their fields. Finally, if it's product reviews or the latest news, we have that too. To learn more or to subscribe today, go to pickleballmagazine.com.
New People Pickleball.
Welcome back, everyone, to championship court number 2. Just a couple minutes away from our next matchup. It's going to be a consolation match here in our men's pro singles division between Dylan Frazier and Thomas Wilson. So don't go anywhere. Lauren McLaughlin here. We will be back momentarily with that match after our players get on court and have a couple minutes of warm-up. So thank you so much for joining me, guys, at the APP's Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open, a USA Pickleball National Championship Series tournament. Gold medalists here today in every bracket receive that golden ticket to the National Championship tournament in Indian Wells, California in December. Dylan Frazier, our number 4 seed, and Thomas Wilson, our number 10 seed. Wilson just defeating Gabriel Tardio in his previous consolation bracket match, so he is trying to stay alive here. Dylan Frazier just knocked down by John Sincola in their quarterfinal matchup, so this will be Frazier's first consolation bracket match. And again, we'll be into the action momentarily. Don't go anywhere. All right, action about to kick off here. Again, this is a consolation bracket match. 1 match to 15. Our players will switch ends at 8. We have Dylan Frazier starting on the near end. Thomas Wilson on the far end. Thomas Wilson, possibly new to you guys watching at home. He's from San Antonio, Texas, currently residing in Austin, Texas, so a Texan through and through. Dylan Frazier lives in Missouri. Good Midwestern boy. Just 19 years old. And Frazier out to a quick 2-0 lead. But Thomas Wilson now with his chance. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen on that serve as Frazier clips the net and dribbles it over on his return. Beautiful shot from Frazier, just gets in that back corner. You'll see him flipping that paddle around in his hand, just one of his little quirks. Just twirls that paddle nonstop, even in the middle of rallies. Beautiful shot again down that sideline. Good hands there from Frazier. Not only putting a paddle on that ball, but doing something with it. Nice little cat and mouse there. Wilson flipping that ball down the sideline behind Frazier. Again, Frazier, 19 years old. Wilson, 31. Thomas Wilson, actually AJ Kohler's cousin. Played with him yesterday in men's doubles. Had a couple nice wins. Went 3-2 for the day. Talking with Kohler a little bit yesterday. Mentioned he would love to play more tournaments with Wilson. But right now he's got a lot of other things going on in his life, so that's why we don't see Thomas Wilson at too many tournaments currently. Pickleball not able to be a priority in his life right now, but Kohler maintains easily could be a top 10 player on the pro scene if he really dedicated himself to the sport. Unfortunately, when you're not able to really get a lot of tournament experience and put in a lot of reps and hours drilling, it can be hard to really break into that upper level. Great job. Frazier just really working Wilson right now. Beautiful drop. Wilson gets there, but then Frazier with the cross-court flip again. Frazier making a big name for himself in the last 6 to 9 months on the pro scene, getting some really big results. I think Wilson almost was going to go for an Ernie on that one and then realized there was no way he was going to be able to get to that ball, and so tries to scramble back, and he even kind of laughs and yells to himself, "What am I doing out here?" So I think we're really seeing right now just that sort of lack of tournament experience and repetitions that a lot of the top pros put in. Most top pros are starting to transition over into being a full-time pro pickleball player, not just playing, but also teaching, coaching, possibly working at a club where they live. So really their entire lives sort of dedicated to pickleball. Dylan Frazier recently making the transition. Of course, just 19 years old, but full-time professional player now. So we're really seeing sort of that while he's young, the experience now that he's been gaining this last year on the pro scene really play out here as he is up on Thomas Wilson 8-0 after the end change. Still working a little bit on his consistency, but that will come with time as he continues to play and gain more experience. Great get from Wilson there. Frazier with the overhead that Wilson gets a nice two-handed backhand on. Frazier being held here a little now. His 8-0 run slowed down a little bit after the end change. Wilson able to hold him here, but still looking to put some points on the board, and Dylan Frazier gives him a freebie there with a serve return long. Catches the line. Great shot there from Wilson. Finally getting something going here in this match to 15. Oh, excuse me, he missed that sideline. I thought Frazier nodded that it was in. My apologies. The call was out. Oh, great get from Frazier and a beautiful drop, too. Another great angle from Frazier. When Frazier gets up to that kitchen line, he is just working Wilson right now, especially on those angled dinks and volleys out of the air. Wilson tries to change it up, go straight up on Frazier on that sideline, but a little wide, and Frazier stuck at 8 now, though, since the end change. But gets that sideline and finally adds that next point to the board after rolling pretty quickly to an 8-0 lead. Oh, great pickup from Wilson in the backcourt. There is definitely some of that tennis experience coming into play. So Wilson having some really brilliant shots at times, making great decisions, but Unfortunately, those have been few and far between this matchup, which you can see reflected in the score. Frazier up 9-1 in this match to 15. Nice job from Wilson. Frazier a little indecision there about taking that ball out of the air or not. And there's actually a breeze picking up here at the venue. It's in the face of Dylan Frazier, back of Thomas Wilson. So we'll see if that plays any factor here. Nice quickness from Frazier. You'll see Frazier, a very stoic, unemotional player. Nice job. Wilson gets to that kitchen line, stays there and in control of that rally, not really letting Frazier get back in. Just wide. Good effort from Wilson, though, to get there. Frazier hangs his head a little bit after that serve into the net. Great read from Frazier there. Wilson catches him going towards that center. Goes behind him down the side. And Wilson struggling here to get that second point. Every one of the rallies that Wilson is coming out on top of has been on Frazier's serve. And then a bit of a side out trade off situation happening right now. Frazier has struggled in the past getting out in front really quickly, and then he's just had a little bit of a struggle finishing games and or matches. We're seeing that a little here as well. A quick 8-0 run from Frazier into the end change, and he has only put 1 point on the board now in the last, let's say, 15 exchanges. Having opportunities, but just not executing well on some of them, and it's resulted in this back and forth side out situation that we're seeing here. While Frazier's been unable to really go on a roll anymore after this end change, Wilson finally now putting a couple things together. If he can keep that going while Frazier is not capitalizing on his opportunities, Wilson could shrink this lead very quickly. Great get there from Frazier. And Wilson with the right idea to pull Frazier back to that other sideline, just goes a little wide, and We have a timeout here called from Wilson. This timeout brought to you by Jigsaw Health. These players are definitely needing to stay very hydrated this weekend. Very humid here in Griffin, Georgia at the Spalding County Pickleball Complex, just about 30 minutes south of Atlanta. Very humid, a lot of water needing to be drank. A lot of electrolytes being replenished, a lot of shirt changes, a lot of towels getting used, so.
You have one timeout remaining, Thomas. You have 2 timeouts.
All right.
Time in. 10-3.
Back from our timeout. 10-3, Frazier finally breaking off of 9.
Slide out.
But if he keeps giving Wilson these opportunities, he might find that lead shrinking. Beautiful volley. Winner there out of the air from Wilson. Doubles up with that attack, choosing to take that out of the air.
4-10.
Beautifully placed. Oh, gorgeous overhead there from Dylan Frazier. Bit of a no-look situation, but great court awareness.
10-4. Slide out.
A little quick exchange at the net. And Frazier throws up a lob.
4-10.
Oh, the tweener from Wilson. A backwards tweener from Wilson. Beautiful. Watch this right here. He's got nothing else that he can do. Beautiful job. Not only gets it back, but good shot as well. Fortunately, Frazier just stays planted at that kitchen line. Takes care of business on the next shot.
Point. Slide out.
Let serve there that stays in. And then Wilson with the return long. Gets Frazier to 12.
12-4.
Finally getting a little string here. Took him a long time after the end change. We'll see if he can maintain it here through the finish of this match to stay alive. The loser of this match will be done for the day.
Slide out.
This is a second call for Michelle Esquivel on court 16, please. Second call, Michelle Esquivel, court 16.
4-13. Point.
Gorgeous passing shot there from Wilson. Again, Wilson's
5-13.
found his footing a little here after the end change. Definitely had some better results, but unfortunately has not translated into a lot of points on the scoreboard. And Frazier maintains a very comfortable 13-5 lead here in this match to 15.
13-5.
Frazier with a very generous line call on that serve return.
Point.
but it works out, and he will find himself with his first match point.
Timeout, receivers.
And Wilson will take his final timeout before his fate is decided. This timeout brought to you by Jigsaw Health. And don't go anywhere, guys. We'll have another amazing pro singles match coming up next on Championship Court 2. Streaming 2 courts right now here at the APP Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open. Currently on Championship Court number 1, Ben Johns and Frank Anthony Davis are battling it out in the final quarterfinal matchup in our bracket here today.
15 seconds.
Winner of that matchup will play John Sincola.
Thomas, you're out of timeouts. Tony, you still have 2.
All right, first match point as we come back in from our timeout.
5. Point.
And a backhand slice into the net from Thomas Wilson will be his final shot of the day. Great showing, though. It'll be interesting to see if the cousin of AJ Kohler decides to play pickleball a little more often. Hopefully we'll see him and his game continue to improve if we see him more often on the pro circuit. But very exciting to see new faces here at the APP Tour's Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open. But a big congrats to Dylan Frazier. He'll move on in the bracket today, fighting his way hopefully back to a medal match in our double elimination style tournament. I am Lauren McLaughlin. We'll take a short commercial break, but more action on Championship Court 2 when we return.
slightly favored backhand. With hand-eye coordination.
PPR is proud to be a partner with the APP Tour, which features 18 tournaments and more than $750,000 in prize money. Several PPR members play in APP tournaments throughout the year. Are you at least a 3.5 pickleball player? Then become certified to teach with PPR. Check out our website at www.pprpickleball.org. And as the saying goes, do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life. So give us a call at 843-842-9777. We look forward to hearing from you.
You ready, La?
I'm ready, Ben.
Let's do this. Come on, La. What's going on, Lala?
I don't know what's happening today, Ben.
What is this?
It's my paddle.
This paddle is the answer.
A Ben Johns custom paddle by Franklin? For me?
Yeah, let's crush it.
Good game.
Good game.
Thank you, Ben Johns.
Way to go, Lala.
The HD5 is the green of ivy. It represents hope, tenacity, the spirit of life and growth. It also reminds us of the Ivy League. The HD5 features a good rotation, an excellent sweet spot, thicker core, and super power.
Having a tough time getting better? Our 3-day Level Up Pickleball camps feature a low student pro ratio and offer personalised training from the best pros in the game. Level Up will take you full circle through the point building process by teaching proper stroke mechanics, positioning and winning game strategies. Each camper also receives a personalised before and after video, an instructional manual, product discounts and more. Discover how good you can be with Level Up Pickleball camps. Visit us today at leveluppickleballcamps.com.
PPR is proud to be a partner with the APP Tour, which features 18 tournaments and more than $750,000 in prize money. Several PPR members play in APP tournaments throughout the year. Are you at least a 3.5 pickleball player? Then become certified to teach with PPR. Check out our website at www.pprpickleball.org. And as the saying goes, do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life. So give us a call at 843-842-9777. We look forward to hearing from you.
pickleball action and excitement is back with the APP Tour's 2021 World Pickleball Open at PGA Village Verano by Coulter Homes in Port St. Lucie, Florida. 75-plus divisional events, men's, women's, singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. And the pro divisions with over $25,000 prize money on the line. Learn from the engaging pros at the Pickleball Strategy Clinics. For more information, go to worldpickleball.open.com or call 561-330-6000.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear, and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep, and wake up swinging. Go again. Till you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again, and again.
So this is one of my favorite paddle, the V530 Power. It's a great paddle. It's perfect for the transition when you're a tennis player. One of the features that is so good about it is the fact that it's so close to a tennis racket in terms of shape. It's not circular, as you can see, it's more rectangular a bit. For me, it was a game changer for my serve, for just so much power generated because it's a bit heavier in the head. And then when I go to the net, I have a good balance here and I can be aggressive. It's so good as well for resets and for dinking, but mostly to put away the ball, you know, to create a lot of power, so it's just a perfect product.
Bronze medal match. 2 of 3. Please call your balls out. Don't just show your finger. I need to hear you out.
Back here on championship court number 2. We have a bronze medal match coming up next for you. In our senior pro men's singles bracket, we have our number 4 seed Scott Moore taking on our number 2 seed Dan Spearman. David? What's that? What are you saying to me, Spencer? Excuse me, David. I literally just ran back up here and I'm just all the names. John? Was it John? Matt? Steven? One of those is night. I'm so sorry, David. Number 2, David Spearman. That's what happens when you just run back in and have no idea what's happening. All right, guys. So Derek Prince will be our USA Pickleball certified referee.
Game 1, time in, 0-0.
Spearman will start us off serving on the far end. Scott Moore receiving on the near end. This is a 2 out of 3 match for our bronze medal. In the gold medal match is Mircea Murariu, waiting for the winner of this matchup.
1-0. Point.
Spearman with a quick 2-0 lead here in game 1.
Side out. Zero. 0-2. Side out.
Scott Moore actually defeating our #1 seed, Matthias Johansson, in a tough 3-game match, 7-11, 11-6, 11-9.
2-0.
And then in the back draw, David Spearman finished the job, defeating Johansson 15-12 to get back up here to the bronze medal match. So 2 big wins over our #1 seed by both of these players here today.
0-2.
Beautiful shot there from Spearman. Moore clips the net just slightly, but not enough to really throw Spearman off. Able to recover easily. We do have some wind picking up now cross court from right to left as you're looking at the screen. So we'll see if that plays a factor at all here in this matchup for our senior pro men's bronze medal match participants.
0-3. Side out.
Moore leaves that ball up just a little high. Spearman takes advantage, not only with a good overhead, but a nice angle as well, making sure Moore is not going to be able to reach that.
3-0. Point.
Spearman continues to roll here in game 1. Spearman with a nice two-handed backhand down the sideline. Unfortunately, was on the outside of the net, which
0-4.
not where he wanted to go with that. Another net clip from Moore. Spearman again able to recover well and just kind of overdoes that there with that backhand flip down the sideline.
1-4.
I always appreciate when players hit the ball into the net but then still jump the kitchen, because it's just kind of ingrained in players to avoid that kitchen like it's lava. And this is not a timeout. Our players just moving their stuff to more convenient locations on the court. Make sure they have that towel readily available. Beautiful shot from Spearman there. Cross-court winner past Moore.
That was a quick 10 minutes. 5-2. Ball on court.
Oh, we got a ball on court from our court next door where Juan Araya and Jack Foster are squaring off. Moore with another let court. This one, Spearman able to handle well. Just drives that ball right down the sideline past Moore.
6-2.
Now with a 6-2 lead. Drives that ball right at Scott Moore's body, but a nice block from Moore. I thought that one was going to go wide, but it actually caught that line, much to the dismay of David Spearman. Oh. Spearman, even though he just had that beautiful shot, he just kind of looked so defeated on his face. Singles definitely takes it out of you. If you are a pickleball player that does not play singles, it is a whole other world. And takes a lot of mental and physical energy and stamina to be able to play this, especially if you're going to make it to the medal rounds through a tough, deep bracket. Spearman just hitting those beautiful baseline shots past Moore. Just increasing that lead now, up 8-2 here in game one of our bronze medal match. Again, Spearman just stays back at that baseline while Moore gets himself up to the kitchen line. And Spearman says, I don't need to get up there. I can get the job done way back here. And he has continued to keep doing that, just hitting those beautiful drives.
9-2.
That one finally goes Scott Moore's way as he's able to quickly end that rally. And if David Spearman is able to win this match and head to gold, it will be a rematch with Mircea Marariu. Ooh. Oh no. Is he okay? I think he's okay. I think he's just taking a minute. What an effort there on that Ernie. Thought for a second might have caught an ankle, but nope. Just a little rest. But Mircea Marariu is actually who knocked down David Spearman into the consolation bracket 11-1, 11-3. So Spearman has battled his way back here. And it looks like a battle it is indeed, as he is giving it everything he's got out here. And he's got his first game point here. Oh, Spearman crashes the net to be able to take that ball out of the air and manages to stay in control enough to place it beautifully in the backcourt. And he'll take game one over Scott Moore 11-2. Don't go anywhere. A amazing game two in our senior pro singles bronze medal match coming up right after this.
Pickleball is crazy. It's an all-day event. You're getting dehydrated, you get tired, and I've kind of had issues with cramping all my life. I would be taking pickle juice, salt tablets, eating mustard packets. So I've just tried to manage it, but it's been really difficult until I tried Jigsaw's Electrolyte Supreme. I would actually recommend taking Electrolyte Supreme to everybody. I haven't cramped. I'm able to go out there with confidence. It's been a godsend for sure.
Welcome back, everyone. Lauren McLaughlin here on Championship Court number 2 at the APP Tour Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open, a USA Pickleball National Championship Series tournament. Derek Prince about to call our players back in for game number 2 here in our Senior Pro Men's Singles Bronze Medal match. Number 4 seed Scott Moore taking on number 2 seed David Spearman. Spearman handling Moore in game 1 with a final score of 11-2. In between games, however, he looked like he could use a nap. Looked like the singles day is taking every bit of energy he has left on the weekend, but he got the job done beautifully in game 1. Will he be able to do the same here in game 2 and finish this bronze medal match in 2 games and head for that rematch against Mircea Murariu in the gold medal match?
1-0.
Great hands from Scott Moore there. Thought for sure Spearman had him beat, but great job getting back and covering. Spearman with the ball into the net. Let's see what kind of adjustments Moore might make here in game 2, as Spearman was just fully in control in game 1. Scott Moore out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. He is 59 years old. Again, for anyone wondering, the Senior Pro division is a 50-plus division.
0-1. Set out.
David Spearman out of Suwanee, Georgia. So he is a Georgian playing here in the Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open. He is 58 years old, so evenly matched age-wise are these two gentlemen. Scott Moore, of course, one of the original top pickleball players in the game, has been playing for quite a while now. Actually on the slightly older side of our Senior Pro bracket, as is David Spearman. A lot of the Senior Pros these days are just over 50, usually under 55. So for these guys to be competing at this high level, just a testament to how in shape they are and how great those skills are on display there from David Spearman, with a little bump into Derek Prince off that beautiful cross-court Ernie.
2-0.
Looks like over on Championship Court 1, we have one of our men's pro singles semifinal matchups between Zane Navratil and J.W. Johnson.
0-2.
That is sure to be a great match. Those two have faced off many times now. Always a great battle. Job from Moore going down that sideline. Spearman, instead of going cross court, decides to try to go back down the same sideline. Really didn't have much he could do with that. There's those shots that won David Spearman game 1, 11-2. Had incredible success just staying back at that baseline.
3-0.
Just passing more on either side. Let's see if he goes back to that tactic, and he does. I think that is really the strategy that worked for him so well in game 1. I think if he gets back to doing that and is able to execute that the way he did in game 1, he could be heading to the gold medal match in that rematch with Mircea Murario. And again, Spearman hits the deck on this slide. He's okay. But I think his shoes are a little slippery, maybe. He enjoys the little break that he gets to take to sit down for a couple seconds. By Spearman. Gives his hip a little pop as he walks away after that put away. Definitely looks like might be a little stiff on that right hip or a little sore. I don't think he hurt it necessarily during one of his slides, but perhaps just after a long weekend of pickleball. But shots like that will finish this match quickly if Spearman can keep it up, because Moore has not been able to find an answer for those yet here in this bronze medal match. Just long on that serve return from Moore. He looked at Derek Prince, looked like he was almost going to ask if Derek had seen that ball, but refrained. And now Spearman up 6-1 here in game 2. Oh. Spearman about to start his serving motion, but ball on court from the Juan Araya Jack Foster match next door.
6-1.
Spearman with the fist bump. Haven't really seen that yet this match. Gets this beautiful winner. You can see it there. He is pumped. I think, quite frankly, he just wants to hurry up and get this match done so he can have a bit of a rest before possibly heading to the gold medal match for one final showdown. Nice get from Moore there, but Spearman almost gets him on the other side, but just misses that sideline. Moore has some work to do here in game 2 if he wants a shot at a game 3. Right now, Spearman is digging deep, though. Looked like on that previous rally when he was fist pumping after the winner, looks like he is just trying to psych himself up to just give it one more go, one more shot, one more time until he can get to the end of this match. All right, Spearman asking Derek Prince how many timeouts he has. He has both of his timeouts remaining, so he's going to use one here. Brought to you by Jigsaw Health. And Spearman out in front here in game 2, just like game 1. Just in full control, 11-2, the final score in game 1 over Scott Moore. Moore able to hold Spearman a little bit more here at the beginning of game 2, but once Spearman got back to that strategy that worked so well in game 1 of essentially just staying at the baseline and hitting those ground stroke drives down the sideline past Moore. That is what won him game 1, and ever since he has gone back to that strategy for the most part here in game 2, he has pulled away 4 points away from going to that gold medal match. But Moore has the serve as we come back from this timeout.
Come in. 1-7. Set out.
But misses that serve and a quick side out and good timeout as Spearman got to have a little rest during that timeout. So perhaps a little extra energy here to try to finish this match, get these final remaining points. And a free point with no effort needed but a good serve. Spearman will take all of those that Scott Moore wants to give him. Oh, gorgeous shot from Spearman and a big fist pump as well. 2 points away from finishing this bronze medal match in 2 games. That third shot drive right into the USA Pickleball sign, hanging on our net. I think Spearman is just thrilled with every gift Scott Moore wants to give him. And by gift, I mean him hitting it in the net. Oh, gorgeous. And that is that strategy that we've seen this entire match. That has been Spearman's bread and butter this entire time. Staying at the baseline and with those beautiful passing shots. And we have a match point here for David Spearman. But serve is in the wrong box. So Moore has an opportunity still here.
1-10. Point.
Spearman's there, hits that ball right into the tape though. Haven't seen that too much out of him. And Moore finally gets that elusive second point, which is how many he had last time. So he is looking to not have a repeat of that 11-2 final score. It looks like next door Juan Araya has defeated Jack Foster in their consolation match. So Foster done for the day. So we will replay that. Oh, excuse me. So it is a point for Moore. Looks like Derek Prince accidentally called the wrong score. And he did correct himself, but the rally remained the outcome, which was a point for Scott Moore. Hi, Odoth. Welcome. And another match point opportunity here for Spearman.
10-3. Side out. Three, 10. Point.
All right, so Scott Moore doubles the amount of points he had in game one.
4-10.
But can, ooh. All right, so Moore calls, oh. So that ball jumped out of Scott Moore's reach. Scott Moore, I think, thought it might have been out, but Spearman said it was in, and Moore doesn't argue. So another match point opportunity here for Spearman. And that'll get the job done finally with that two-handed backhand. Just floats it to that back corner. Unbelievable effort from David Spearman. He's headed to the gold medal match to take on Mircea Marariu. And Scott Moore is our bronze medalist here at the Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open. Don't go anywhere. Lauren McLaughlin here on Championship Court 2. We will return with more pickleball action right after this.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, where Southern hospitality and charm meet the world of professional pickleball. And it's here you'll find the APP Atlanta Metro Open, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. Join us all weekend as players compete for cash prizes and a golden ticket to the Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships. Brought to you by Superior Labs. Our supplements keep you at the top of your game. Superior Labs, never surrender. OS First, the official sock and compression bracing partner of USA Pickleball. Redefine comfort. eHealth Medicare, find coverage that makes you feel like a winner. Head, bringing high performance gear to every athlete, professional and amateur. Onyx, we push the limits and you win. Zealous, the insole to end all insoles, featuring patented smart cell cushioning. Vulcan, showcasing the most advanced technology and innovative style. Jigsaw Health, it's fun to feel good. Hudef, showing respect for all players by making the best paddles. And New Peepo, Amazon's #1 best-selling pickleball brand.
Having a tough time getting better? Our 3-day Level Up Pickleball camps feature a low student pro ratio and offer personalised training from the best pros in the game. Level Up will take you full circle through the point building process by teaching proper stroke mechanics, positioning and winning game strategies. Each camper also receives a personalised before and after video, an instructional manual, product discounts and more. Discover how good you can be with Level Up Pickleball camps. Visit us today at leveluppickleballcamps.com.
PPR is proud to be a partner with the APP Tour, which features 18 tournaments and more than $750,000 in prize money. Several PPR members play in APP tournaments throughout the year. Are you at least a 3.5 pickleball player? Then become certified to teach with PPR. Check out our website at www.pprpickleball.org. And as the saying goes, do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life. So give us a call at 843-842-9777. We look forward to hearing from you.
Pickleball action and excitement is back with the APP Tour's 2021 World Pickleball Open at PGA Village Verano by Kohler Homes in Port St. Lucie, Florida. 75-plus divisional events, men's, women's, singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. And the pro divisions with over $25,000 prize money on the line. Learn from the engaging pros at the Pickleball Strategy Clinics. For more information, go to worldpickleballopen.com or call 561-330-6000.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear, and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep, and wake up swinging. Go again. Till you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again, and again.
So this is one of my favorite paddle, the V530 Power. It's a great paddle. It's perfect for the transition when you're a tennis player. One of the features that is so good about it is the fact that it's so close to a tennis racket in terms of shape. It's not circular, as you can see, it's more rectangular a bit. For me, it was a game changer for my serve, for just so much power generated because it's a bit heavier in the head. And then when I go to the net, I have a good balance here and I can be aggressive. It's so good as well for resets and for dinking, but mostly to put away the ball, you know, to create a lot of power, so it's just a perfect product.
Slightly favored backhand. But hand-eye coordination.
At Coulter Homes, the rules are simple. Grab your paddle and always dink in the kitchen. Remember where you are. Coulter Homes is the home of pickling. Smash and poach on dedicated courts in resort-style and active adult new home communities across the Southeast, including PGA Village Verano and Port St. Lucie, home of the World Pickleball Open. Learn more at CoulterPickleball.com.
First impression, taste test, Jigsaw Health, fruit punch. Give it a go. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that is very good. Very, very tasty.
Flavor?
This is very smooth, very well balanced, and I think this is going to be my new go-to flavor for Electrolyte Supreme. Do we have any more?
I don't know, let's go find some.
Welcome back, everyone, to Championship Court number 2 here at the APP Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open. We are in Griffin, Georgia at the beautiful Spalding County Pickleball Complex. We are currently awaiting our next court assignment here for CC2, so just giving you guys a quick update. We will hopefully have that match called momentarily, and then we'll have another pro singles match coming your way. So don't go anywhere. More action still to come as we are just waiting a couple more minutes for our next court assignment. There's me in the upper left of your screen, guys. I'm waving. Hi. Thanks for joining today. It's been a fabulous weekend. We've had a little bit of trouble with the rain here and there, but doing the best we can, and we've been able to get all of our brackets in. So a big thank you to the volunteers, tournament desk, and referees who have been able to make that happen in the face of inclement weather. So again, don't go anywhere, just waiting on our court assignment, and we'll be back shortly with our next match.
Thank you for calling Jigsaw Health. How can I help you? Yeah, you'd like to speak with Ben Johns. Let me get his extension for you.
002?
Yeah, his extension is 002.
Is it lunchtime yet?
15 seconds.
That was delicious. I'm getting more.
Second serving.
Hey, Ron, package for you.
Hey, Patrick, thanks. Appreciate that. Fault. Incorrect receiver. Foot fault. Right foot.
He's going to be a blast at the Christmas party.
Pickleball action and excitement is back with the APP Tour's 2021 World Pickleball Open at PGA Village Verano by Coulter Homes in Port St. Lucie, Florida. 75-plus divisional events, men's, women's, singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. And the pro divisions with over $25,000 prize money on the line. Learn from the engaging pros at the Pickleball Strategy Clinics. For more information, go to worldpickleball.open.com or call 561-330-6000.
New People Pickleball.
If you like to dink, then Pickleball Magazine has what you're looking for. Our bi-monthly print publication will help you become a better player with instructional tips, drills, and articles from the top teaching pros in the sport. And you'll become a healthier, stronger player with psychological, nutritional, and wellness advice from experts in their fields. Finally, if it's product reviews or the latest news, we have that too. To learn more or to subscribe today, go to pickleballmagazine.com.
PPR is proud to be a partner with the APP Tour, which features 18 tournaments and more than $750,000 in prize money. Several PPR members play in APP tournaments throughout the year. Are you at least a 3.5 pickleball player? Then become certified to teach with PPR. Check out our website at www.pprpickleball.org. And as the saying goes, do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life. So give us a call at 843-842-9777. We look forward to hearing from you.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see. So I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
The PT Pro Team at pickleballtournaments.com have unparalleled experience running tournaments, including all professional tours and premier events. We provide professional services to develop, plan, and deliver tournaments that players and fans love. Pickleballtournaments.com, powering pickleball tournaments worldwide.
Welcome back, everyone, to Championship Court 2. We have our match that has been called. Thank you guys for staying patient as we figured out the schedule here. So we are going to have our number 4 seed Dylan Frazier and our number 9 seed Frank Anthony Davis squaring off here to stay alive here at the APP Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open, a USA Pickleball National Championship Series tournament. Very excited to have Marcia Frezzo, our USA Pickleball Certified referee, for this match. And just an update, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern, we will be heading to ESPN Plus to begin our medal matches of the day. We will be done here on Championship Court 2 following this match to get ready for that ESPN Plus broadcast. So thank you guys so much for watching with us this morning and Friday and Saturday as well. Again, Lauren McLaughlin here on Championship Court number 2. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the action so far this weekend. I know yesterday was an unfortunate day where we were not able to broadcast our medal matches to conclude our day in men's and women's pro doubles, so we apologize for that. Unfortunately, rain came through in the area and we had to move our pros to the covered courts to get them done for the day, and that did not have streaming capabilities on those courts. So one of those things that just didn't work out, so we know that is frustrating for you guys at home as well as us, as we want to be able to make sure and bring you guys all of the matches through the conclusion of the day. So we appreciate you guys understanding that the tournament is doing a lot of different things to try and make the tournament itself run well and make sure that our brackets conclude for the day and everybody gets to play all of their matches out. So that kind of superseded the streaming situation. But we'll take a quick look here at our pro men's singles seedings for the tournament. Take a quick peruse and find your favorite player and where they were seated here today. Dylan Frazier, our number 4, as you can see, and Frank Anthony Davis, number 9. Again, this is a consolation bracket matchup. This will be 1 match to 15. Let's take a quick look at our actual bracket. Frank Anthony Davis knocked down into the bottom half by number 1 seeded Ben Johns, 11-5, 11-5. And then Dylan Frazier knocked down by Johnson Kohler, 11-4, 11-5. And now here in the back draw, in a very deep field in our men's pro singles bracket. Frank Anthony Davis defeating Ercilio Cabieses, 15-9 in his previous matchup. Dylan Frazier taking down Thomas Wilson, 15-5. The winner of this match will have to face off against J.W. Johnson, who was just defeated by Zane Navratil. And then I believe the winner of that will be in our bronze medal matchup. Still a couple matches working its way through the consolation bracket to determine who will be in that bronze medal match. All right, everyone, our players just having last few moments of warm-up. Oh no, looks like Marcia Frezzo has been reassigned. Of course, we are thrilled to have Tom Whitson from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, now taking her place here on championship court number 2, but we always miss Marcia when she's not here. Again, the loser of this match will be done for the day. Winner has a showdown with J.W. Johnson on the other side of this match. Here at the beautiful Spalding County Pickleball Complex in Griffin, Georgia, just about half an hour south of Atlanta. 18 dedicated courts here. This facility just opening in June of 2017, and since then have hosted over 24 tournaments with over 5,000 players combined. So they are very proud of their venue and facility here, getting lots of use for tournaments in the area. Big shout out to the Spalding County Pickleball Association, who made that happen and have just been wonderful as volunteers and helping out this weekend in many different ways. So a big thank you to them. Tom gets us into the action. Dylan Frazier starts serving on the near end. Frank Anthony Davis on the far end. Oh, backwards tweener from Frank Anthony Davis. But Dylan Frazier doesn't let the impressiveness of that shot distract him from that winner. Frank Anthony catches his shoe a little as he goes for that Ernie. Just kind of weirdly got a hold of that ball. And of course, Frank Anthony Davis very high-level singles player for a long time now in the pickleball community. Dylan Frazier, kind of the new blood that's being injected into the sport as new young players are coming up through the ranks to take on these veteran players like Frank Anthony Davis. Really great to see the sport continue to grow and attract more young players, as that will be the future of our sport. Very exciting to get to watch these matchups with new players and see their game continue to grow. Frazier out in front here in this match to 15, 2-0. Ooh, good effort from Frazier. I didn't think he had any shot at getting there. Actually got a paddle on it. That's what being 19 will get you, I guess. Davis leaves that much too high. Easy put away there for Frazier. Little cat and mouse at the net. Frazier's actually ready for that flip from Davis as he tries to go up and over him to that back corner. You'll see a lot of Frank Anthony Davis talking to himself in between these rallies. Frazier, you will not see any of that. Very cool as a cucumber player, no matter what's happening. He also has that very impressive wrist flick shot where he doesn't have a lot of backswing. He disguises it very well, and then all of a sudden the last second just flicks that wrist in whatever direction he needs to do. Very hard to read, and also very impressive. My wrist flexibility is nowhere near being able to do the kind of shots that he can pull off. Nice job by Davis doubling up down that sideline, forcing that error from Frazier. Frazier with a nice little pirouette after this get. Stays focused, running fad back and forth on that court. J.W. Johnson sitting courtside. You can see him on the left side of your screen in the blue, intently watching this matchup as he has to take on the winner of this match. Frazier leaves that ball up really high. Davis goes for that Ernie. I think he had it. He just, I think, jumped at the wrong time. And also, Davis doesn't quite have the length and reach that some other players do when they go to jump that kitchen line with the big wingspan. Davis still trying to crack that scoreboard here in this match to 15. Frazier trying to string a couple points together here. He's chipped away point at a time here, and those freebies on a return of serve error. I have to imagine is one of a player's favorite ways to win a point. Not much effort involved at all. Again, Davis so good at scrambling to get those balls no matter where they are. Other players couldn't even dream of getting a paddle on that shot from Dylan Frazier, but Davis gets there. But then it leaves essentially the entire court exposed for Frazier to just easily put that ball away. And again, chipping away point at a time. Frazier not really able to run away with it here at this point. Gorgeous speed up there from Frazier. Held that till the very last second. Davis just wasn't sure what he was going to do with that ball. And it doesn't even go cross court, just kind of speeds it up into the middle. There's the second free point there with a serve return into the net from Davis. Frazier out in front by 5 now. Gorgeous drop there from Frazier. And we have a timeout here called from Davis. He definitely, as he stretched for that drop from Frazier, kind of rubbed his back a little. He's been plagued by back issues a lot the last 6 months, even to a year. And I know he's been working through those a lot. Occasionally having to pull out of some tournaments because of a flare-up or a back tweak that happens, and I think everyone of a certain age knows that that can happen very quickly, even doing the most mundane things. So definitely has to pay attention to making sure and keeping that back healthy, and hopefully he didn't tweak it there. But coming back from this timeout brought to you by Jigsaw Health. Dylan Frazier will continue serving. 6-0. We will switch ends at 8. Nice little exchange there at the net. Davis doing a good job moving that ball around. And our women's singles bracket kicked off late this morning, and there are only 6 players in that bracket, which is why you have not seen them yet here on Championship Court. You'll definitely see them this afternoon, though, when we go to ESPN Plus. So just a much smaller bracket, making sure we work through everything well today and schedule everything. So they are playing. And Davis still finding that first point very elusive here. Great get from Thad. He actually laughs and tells Frazier he knew it, as Davis has to essentially commit to going back middle or staying sideline, trying to guess where Frazier's going to go with that. Frazier waits till just the last second until Davis commits and then puts it in the open court. Frazier 1 point away from that end change. We did see in his earlier matchup with Thomas Wilson that Frazier had an 8-0 lead at the end change and then kind of stalled out for a while before he was finally able to chip away to get to that 15th point. Let's see if he is able to get that end change here. If he can keep the momentum going. Oh, what a get from Frazier. Davis thinks this is over. And what a pickup. And that will indeed get him that 8th point. And the end change, so players have up to a minute here as they change ends. Frazier will conclude this match on the far end of the court. Frank Anthony Davis on the near end. Tom Whitson, our referee, making sure we don't have any streakers coming across championship court number 2. Keeping an eye on all the unruly fans. I think that's when we know that pickleball will have made it as a sport, guys, when we have our first streaker. Until then, we'll have to stick to some amazing pickleball. Oh. So Frazier is able to keep it rolling here after the end change. Such a beautiful drop from Davis, but Frazier's there. Oh, Frank Davis says, thank God. As Dylan Frazier hits that ball out, gets him on the board. Ooh, nice recovery from Frazier off the net. Not only does he recover, he stays in and wins this rally. Great job from Frazier. Just see that wrist flick shot right at the end of that beautiful replay. Oh, Davis goes for the baby slice drop just over the net, hoping to catch Frazier at the baseline, but puts it into the net instead. Nice decisive forehand winner there from Davis. Davis just holding his arms out like, what can I do? Just wide on that serve return from Davis. I think that is his 3rd return error. Davis definitely catches Frazier coming up to the net as he tries to float it over him. He had him caught, but just doesn't hit that ball the way he wants to, and we're going to have a timeout here from Frank Anthony Davis. brought to you by Jigsaw Health. Again, thank you so much for watching all weekend, guys, as we've been streaming on the USA Pickleball Facebook and YouTube page. This will be our final match of the day here on Championship Court 2 on those Facebook and YouTube streams, but don't go anywhere at 4 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully you guys have maybe gotten a trial, or if you guys have in the past gotten ESPN Plus, plan to join us at 4 p.m. Eastern as we get into our medal round matches. We'll have men's and women's pro singles as well as seniors. So a little bit of something for everyone. One of these players trying to stay alive with a shot to get back to that bronze medal match. And so far, Dylan Frazier up 13-1. Looks like he may be the one to do that, but not before one of these players gets through J.W. Johnson, who is waiting in the wings for the winner of this match, and then the winner of that will head to bronze. And there it is. Dylan Frazier punches his ticket with a decisive 15-1 win over Frank Anthony Davis, who's done for the day, but a great showing, some really great matches from him. And again, Lauren McLaughlin here on Championship Court 2. Thank you so much for joining us all weekend long, guys, on our stream here at the APP Tour Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open. We will be signing off here, but then head to ESPN Plus at 4 p.m. Eastern. You can go to ESPN.com or download the app. As you can see there on the screen, instructions of how to find us. It has been a pleasure to be here. A big thank you as well before we sign off to the Spalding County Pickleball Association. They've just done an absolutely fantastic job rolling out the red carpet for us here for all of our players, amateur and pro alike. A big thank you to our USA Pickleball certified referees, our food vendors, our clothing and merchandise vendors, our first aid team that has been here, pickleballtournaments.com running our desk. And it has been a challenge this weekend with rain here and there in the area. So, again, thank you so much at home, guys, for watching and then being understanding of circumstances that are out of our control. But it has been a pleasure. I am going to sign off here from the Facebook and YouTube stream, and then I'll be joining Dominic Catalano over on ESPN Plus for our medal matches at 4 p.m. Eastern. So plan to join us. Thank you so much, everyone. It has been a pleasure. And if you cannot join us on ESPN Plus, we will look forward to seeing you in Hilton Head in about a month for our next APP Tour tournament. Definitely check out our remaining schedule for the year as well as our full schedule for next year on apptour.org. And thank you again so much, guys. We'll be back on ESPN Plus at 4 p.m. Eastern. And until then, signing off.